Hey folks, it's Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah, where positive energy works. And it's time for the angel message for week 1 of November 2021. But folks, honestly, it really doesn't matter when you get to this video. If this has popped up for you today, this is your message. So I'm going to be reading out of my little booklet that I created many, many decades ago called Reminders from the Universe. It's my messages from my angels. So it's kind of a magical book. So what I do is I just open to a random page. I don't know which page I open to. We must take responsibility for everything in our lives. You know, that one can be problematic for a lot of us because there are sometimes when we have things in our life that honestly, we're not really there for our best and highest good. So when you say you have to take responsibility for everything that is in your life, you know, there's a lot of pushback. It's like, well, wait a minute, I didn't ask to be in that accident or have a bad job or for this person to be a real jerk in the relationship. I didn't ask to get sick. I didn't ask to get fired. I didn't ask to be a part of a worldwide pandemic and lose my job. I didn't ask for that stuff, so how can I possibly be responsible for it? And that is a really, really great question. You know, and on one level, I'm not saying that you ask for it on the physical plane, but what happens when we are one with Spirit, with God, or in heaven, before we become who we are this lifetime, we made an agreement, a contract with God to learn certain lessons. And some lessons were pretty easy lessons, and some lessons were, you know, mid-range. And then there are some lessons that are very, very difficult. And when we see someone who is struggling with addictions or mental health or illness, we go, well, how in the world would they want that to be in their life, or why? And there is no simple answer, and it's really unknowable from our point of view. But from the soul's point of view, it makes perfect sense for them to go through that life lesson and learn how to rise above it and still stay centered in love and in harmony and in tune with the much bigger picture. So when we take responsibility for everything in our life, it also brings back our power. And when we feel powerful, then we start to emerge from whatever the situation or the circumstances that are dampening our joy. So we are responsible for everything that is in our life. And if that is true, then you get to remake it. Can you cure yourself physically? Yeah. Miracles happen all the time, every day. Will that happen? Don't know. Not all healing takes place at the physical level, but the healing will take place. When you get back into center and you say, you know, I'm not a victim of this. I've brought this in because I'm a spiritual being. I manifested all of this in my life. So if I did that, I can de-materialize it. I can change my channel to a higher frequency, and I can attract the things into my life that I want. Okay? So when you take responsibility for everything that is in your life, it brings you a great deal of freedom. I do hope that that message resonates with you this week. This is Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah. Thumbs ups are always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell. You'll get notified on the next video. As always, my darlings, namaste.